Hey Cappies, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. Going to be doing a love reading. Very quick love reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can always reach out to me. My information is down below. So this is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys if you guys celebrate. So this can be for singles, in a relationship. Apply it how you want. Take what you want, leave what you don't. Alright. So we're going to be going how you feeling, how they're feeling, the potential for the relationship, the advice, and the outcome. How you're feeling has to deal with the Seven of Swords. Alright, so you might be held back from certain things. You might be feeling as though you're on the defense. Your feeling could be as though you want to change a position here. You want to change your social standing. There might be a little bit of conflict that you're dealing with inside of you. It could be also a feeling of you just keeping things to yourself and not really being fully honest with how you feel about certain things, because the Seven of Swords can feel as though maybe, you know, when the Seven of Swords comes up, it's usually a card of like betrayal and deception and things like that. But the way that you're feeling in reference to a relationship, whether you're in a relationship or not, I feel as though you're holding things off because you're not being forthright with how you feel, or you know, just keeping things to yourself. Like you could be for some of you, you could be in a relationship and possibly be thinking about someone else, because this man is looking at this lady while he's hugging up on another hoe. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a love reading. Whatever, I'm sorry. But it could just be a sense that you're holding off from being so forthright and coming out with your emotional stance. You might be that type of person to just keep everything to yourself and not be willing to share how you feel when you feel it, and so on and so forth. As far as your partner, whether it's male, female, whatever the case may be, it has to deal with, what's this? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The way they feel, they're trying to be smart about the moves that they make, right? They're not trying to jump the gun on everything. If you guys been through a situation, they're feeling as though this time around they want to do things a lot smarter, and they want to, you know, do things in a diplomatic way. They might do sometimes they might be getting out of pocket and not do things so intelligently. They might have to manipulate you in some type of way to do certain things. Might have to coast you, and the feeling that they're feeling is that they're just trying to, you know, demand some type of presence in the relationship. If not, if you're single, this person that's coming through, they need to fix some certain things, and they need to clear out the way. You're trying to use their head over their hearts in situations. This person needs to go through a change before they come towards you. The potential for the relationship is the Nine of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Sword energy is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Just in case, I don't really get fixated on these signs because it could be anyone, you know what I mean? So the potential of the relationship has to deal with the Nine of Swords, and I feel as though someone might be on the fence, maybe some hesitance, like being paranoid about something. Someone is going through something. Be careful with any physical or mental abuse, or being put down in some type of way. Either you're delivering it or receiving it. This can be a possible relationship, possible the potential of the relationship. Like, don't get to that point where you guys are talking some nonsense to each other and putting each other down. all right? Because you guys are unable to get on the same page and be on something. If you're not happy, or if you're thinking about somebody else, then do what you do. Or if it's that you're not willing to just speak your mind about something, it's time for you to clear out what it is that you want. Because your partner can come through full throttle and tell you how things could be. You know, they can cut you off at the knees. Like they can really get one up on you. Okay, so the potential has to do with the Nine of Wands. Like I said, someone feels burnt out, perhaps, maybe on the edge, feeling a little bit of hesitance to move forward towards something. Someone might be feeling as though either both of you or one of you can feel as though the world is against you. And that could be, you know, if you guys are truly in love and truly trying to get together, like you feel like nobody understands the relationship like you guys do. Moving along, the advice has to do with the Fool, and that's all about, you know, starting from fresh, starting something new, taking risks, being spontaneous, all right, and having fun, just enjoying the moment, enjoying one another, and moving towards something more positive. Let go of anything that you may be feeling, let go of anything that you may be holding back from, and talk to your partner and see how it goes. You know, you might feel as though, you know, once you have this talk, like you have to defend yourself. Well, they might understand your point of view in situations. All right. It's all about communication and how you move forward towards the future. The advice here is to start something new. Take a different approach on things. And have experience, like having those experiences and those experiments to travel, like to travel towards a different way of doing things. The outcome has to deal with the Five of Coins. Now this is, it looks really sad in the como se dice, in the card. But this is a very good card as far as good card for love and loving partners. So, you know, you guys are coming together and having each other's back, sort of say. I think this is a position of that. Now, some of you might take the opportunity to just take some time for yourself and isolate yourself. Just being like, you might take an opportunity, or you might be the one, you know, where you're going to leave somebody out in the cold and leave them to think. But I think this is more of a position where you're taking some time for yourself. You might take some time for yourself to think about certain things before everything comes crashing down. Let me take a chance to think about things and take a time for myself. Isolation, most definitely for some of you. But this can also be a good partnership, you know, seeing each other eye to eye and talking about the situations that you guys been through. And especially if you're dealing with some type of lack of resources, and that can mean, you know, your money stance. As far as the romance angel, somebody needs to let go of their ex here. They're holding on to something that once was, and it's time to move forward. Like, let go of what it is. Like, if you're thinking, and this can definitely be paired up with this, if you're thinking of your ex in some type of way and you're still holding on to that, then, you know, either let go of your current partner and see what the potential is for your ex, or just let it go in its entirety. Take some time for yourself and think about certain things. All right. There is some disputes between you and your partner if you're coupled up, but it's time for something new. And it's time. You see this person? He's like, I'm going for it. I'm doing what I have to do. I'm starting something brand new. That could be a new relationship. That could be just a new beginning overall. There's a lot of butterflies here. A lot of transformation. A lot of new opportunity. So go for yours. Have fun. And go for the gusto. I love you guys with all my heart. Drop me a line down below. And I'll talk to you guys next week.